Welcome in. Welcome in. We got some late night 1967 Red Sox baseball on the channel PC Replay Baseball coming at you here today. Game two of the season. And I played yesterday's game offline. And the Red Sox got the win. And 4-2. And it was a day for Rico Petrocelli as he homered twice yesterday. A three-run shot in the fourth and a solo shot in the seventh. And Kevin Thomas is on there. Kevin Thomas, and the thing I love about Kevin is he is a fellow PC replay baseball addict. Um, it's the best game out there. I mean, I just, and I don't like to badmouth any other game, but, someone posted the other day about why PC replay baseball doesn't get enough, doesn't get talked about as much. And, I feel that too. I don't know. It's a great game. It's a great game, but, thanks for coming on, Kevin. Hope you're doing well tonight. But so Red Sox, this is a fun team because I was born in 1974, so I have no memory of this team. And but it's a fun team. It's a really fun Red Sox team, and I can see why Red Sox fans who were alive back then just love this team. But it's a fun team. It's a young team. Makes you wonder why they didn't win more in the future. With the core players of Rico and well, I think Larry got hurt. Obviously, that's one reason. I mean, obviously, that's kind of that was a big blow as he got hurt. I guess that's part of the reason. And then Lonborg kind of, I guess, was a flash in the pan, not really a flash in the pan. Didn't have enough pitching, which is all the Red Sox issue back before pre-04. Didn't have enough pitching, but fun team. So they won 4-2 over the White Sox, and Rico was the savior, hitting two out in that one there. So now let me see. They got a day off. They play tomorrow at the Yankee Stadium, and that's the Billy Rohr game. I'm gonna have that game on the channel too. That's the famous Billy Rohr game. Billy Rohr has awful numbers in '67, but he had that near no hitter in Yankee Stadium, and then didn't do much afterwards. So that's the main thing. Your video set well. I appreciate. I mean, that's awesome. Like, and you know, uh, I try to kind of when I play the game online, I try to get more people to play it. I mean, I just figure that the more people that play the game, the more people that buy the game, maybe the more seasons that come out, maybe the more revenue that Pete brings in, and he puts out more seasons. So, I mean, the only gripe with PC Replay Baseball I have is that it's missing some seasons. But the good news is I believe they're coming out eventually. I mean, they're missing some seasons. I mean, 87, 88, 89 need those seasons. They got 1990 now, which I'm probably gonna play a little game on the channel tomorrow, the day after 1990. 92. I mean, pretty cool season too. But 95 they need 95, especially Red Sox fans, Mo Vaughn fans. 96, 97, complete the 90s, complete the 80s. We need some 99 and 2000, 01, 02, 03, 04. Um, need some Nomar years. I'm a big Nomar fan. Not a lot of Nomar years. That's one thing. You got 98 in there, but you're missing some Nomar years. So that's the only bad gripe, is that. We need more seasons. I like to see them have maybe 46. Um, they got 41 and 48 and 49. So that's the only thing. But they're working on that stuff. I mean, that's all. I think that's all in the plan. So that's the gripe we have. So anyway, all right, let's play some baseball. So Red Sox and Yankees tomorrow. I'm looking at the schedule real quick. So I got tomorrow off. Oh, no. So Red Sox, Billy Rohr, and Willie Ford. So a three-game set in Yankee Stadium. It's a little two-game series with the White Sox. I think a game was rained out. I think they had a game scheduled for Tuesday and it was rained out, I think, in real life, which happens in Boston. So here you go. Bucky Brandon against Bruce Howard. And there's the White Sox line. Of course, Jerry Adair at second base would come over to the Red Sox at some point in '67. Um, the Red Sox going with the same exact lineup as yesterday, except for the pitcher. Everyone else the same. You've got Mike Andrews in the bench. Of course, Andrews going to take over the second base job eventually here, and they'll move Reggie Smith center field, and Carter Bull will be on the bench. So that's kind of their main lineup coming up. But right now, Jose Tartabull leading off center field. Of course, I know him from his son, Danny Tartabull. And of course, you've got Joe Ford, third base, and Rico. So let's play some baseball.
Replay radio is live from Boston.
From the fans. And there we go. So Bucky Brandon on the hill. What did Brandon do in '67? He was 5-11, a 4.17 ERA, 1.31 WHIP. So not all that great. He'll take the hill. And we're going to play some baseball. Ken Berry leading things off. He had a hit yesterday. 1 for 3. Struck out twice. Ballpark. That's not a good start. Single or a home run. That's not a good start. Look at the home run. Good Lord. Leadoff homer. And just like that, the Red Sox are trailing 1-0. One batter. 1 run. Ken Berry goes deep. Bucky Brandon.
No outs, bases empty.
Not what you call your great number 2 starter. But that will get... The Red Sox make some moves too in '67 pretty good. Some pitching moves and so forth on there. So here is Don Buford. And of course, his son would play for the Red Sox in the '90s, Damon Buford. Coming in there right now. So Ken Berry homers. What did he do in real life? Ken Berry 241, 7 home runs. So not a home run hitter, but he's got one today. Here's Buford. 1 for 4. And he triples. Good God. So a homer and a triple.
No outs, man on third.
And here is Tommy Agee. Of course, Tommy Agee becomes famous in 2 years from now with the Miracle Mets and that catch he made. So here he is. He was hitless yesterday. Infield is back. Let's concede the run. There's the ground with Petrocelli, and there's the run. So 2-0.
1 out, bases empty.
I really think if I was a kid back then growing up, I would have loved Rico Petrocelli. Great defensive shortstop, hits with some power. Great name, Rico. I think I'd probably been a Rico fan. If I was born like in 1955 and was 12 years old, I'd probably be a Rico guy. So here's Pete Ward. 1 out. Oh, man. Ballpark effects. We may make it out here. Let's see. Oh, it's not going to be an out. I mean, single. There is no chance for an out. So Bucky Brandon getting lit up.
Man on first.
Sometimes this happens, and they settle down. I played a little Dynasty League baseball last night with 2025 Garrett Crochet, and he got lit up in the first inning and then settled down. So we'll see if it's the same. Here's McCraw. Tommy McCraw from the left-hand side. Base hit there. Good Lord. So 2-0. He's gotten 1 out.
1 out. Men on first and second.
And here's Dwayne Josephson, who he actually did not play yesterday. So different lineup for the White Sox from yesterday. He did not play yesterday. And I fouled out Reggie Smith. Good job. You can see Reggie's not a great defensive second baseman at 4 for range, which is why he gets moved to center field and Mike Andrews takes over second base here eventually. So 2 gone. Here's Ron Hansen trying to get out of this jam here to limit the damage. Lines out to Tartabull. Allowed out,
2 runs.
but he gets out of it. So 2-0. Maybe
Bottom of the
Bucky's a
first.
little bit nervous first start of the year. So here's Tartable. Yeah, I needed a DP. I needed something, but I mean, I'll take it. 2 runs isn't horrible, but I'm worried about the rest of the game. So, and the bullpen got used a lot yesterday. Not a lot. They used no, they used what, 3 guys. I think the bullpen should be okay. So here's Tartable leading off. He was hitless yesterday. Tartable's not what you call a starter. He's a good fourth outfielder, but he's starting here early in the year. He's got some speed. Ground ball to Adair. Could be an error. What's his rating here? 52. He's a good defensive player. So no error there. That would take some luck. Could have been
One
a
out,
lot
bases
worse.
empty.
Could have been a lot worse, Kevin. Yes. There's Joe 4. He's got some speed. So the 6-7 Red Sox team's got a little speed too, some athletic ability, which is not like the teams I grew up with in the 80s, who were not athletes. They were station to station baseball. So here's Foy. Ballpark effect. Out or single. Come on. Oh, that's another one that's going to be single. There is no chance for an out there. So a base hit for Foy. There we go.
One out, man on first.
And here comes the Yaz man. Yaz was hitless yesterday. Of course, 67. If you're a Yaz fan, this is the season you play. I mean, this is the season he played. If you don't remember what he had, 326, 44 homers, 121 for his 67 season. Kind of the season that he's known for. So Yaz is up. Hitless yesterday, 0 for 4 with strikeout. So Foy on first. Ground ball, this could be 2. They get the force, no double play. So Yaz got a little speed there. 4 speed, not bad for
2
Yaz.
outs, man on first.
And here's Canigliaro. Had a nice day yesterday, 2 for 4 with a double. So 2 gone. And a deep fly ball to right field. That sound it made. Love that sound it makes. Gets you excited.
And one left
That
on.
sound off the bat. Sounds like he hit it really hard. And
Top of the
you
second.
wait for the home run call, but not quite. So he flies out there. So the Red Sox leave a guy on base, get a hit, and that's it. So back to the lineup here. Jerry Adair leading thing off, then the pitcher spot, then Ken Berry. Let's see if Bucky Brandon has settled on down here a little bit. He found something. Ground ball, there we go. There we go. 1 down. The pitcher
1
coming
out,
up.
base is empty.
Bucky was a little bit nervous in the first inning. So 1 down for Bruce Howard, the pitcher. This is pre-DH, folks. The youngsters are watching on Saturday night. Yeah, there's a time when the American League did not have a DH,
2 outs, base is empty.
which I don't remember. It was before my time too. So 2 gone. Here's Ken Berry. Ken Berry started this game off with a home run. Uh-oh. Deep fly ball to center field, and he hit that one hard.
And just
So
like that,
1,
the
2,
inning's
3
over.
for Bucky Brandon.
Bottom of the second.
So that's big. That maybe saved the bullpen today. Here comes the boomer. George Scott leading things off. He was over 3 after the walk. The boomer. A little looper to left field. Pete Ward at 3 for range. Pretty average. Let's see if we can drop on down there. Oh, it's going to drop down for sure. It's going to drop on down for sure. George Scott. And this is kind of the Fenway Park.
No outs, man
You
on
know,
first.
the reason why it's, if you're new to the game, part of this ballpark factor too, with how those dice roll and the combination of defensive guys too. So Fenway Park, Hitters Park. So it drops in there. So leadoff single. And here comes Reggie Smith. And Reggie Smith's the guy that the Red Sox did not stay. He went to the Dodgers, had a good career. Went to the Cardinals too, I believe. So here's Smith, 1 for 3 yesterday.
It's a hit and run.
Hit and runs on. Ground ball to first base. So the good job. It says a double play, so the hit and run
1
worked.
out, man on second.
So one down for Rico, and Rico had himself a day yesterday. 2 for 3 yesterday with 2 bombs and 4 RBIs. All the runs because of Rico. The Red Sox won yesterday 4-2, and he was responsible for all 4 runs. So Rico had a big day yesterday. For 67, he hit 17 home runs and 259. So he had a big homer season, I think in 60. He had a 40 home run season, I believe, in 1970 or 69. So he can hit the long ball. Strikes out there, so it's 2 away.
2 outs. Man on
And
second.
now it's Mike Ryan. And Mike Ryan is not a hitter. And of course, the Red Sox trade for Yankee Elston Howard, which is just unreal that the Red Sox and Yankees pulled off a trade. Of course, the Yankees were out of it. Like one of the only teams American League out of the pennant race, 67. And they got Elston Howard to come on late in the year. So here's Ryan. That could be a base hit. It's caught. It is caught instead to end the inning. So the Red Sox strand
1 left on.
George Scott, and they still trail 2-0.
Top of the third.
So Buford coming up. Buford tripled his first time up and scored. And he pops out there to Smith. So Bucky Brandon settling in a little bit here.
Base is empty.
And here's Tommy Agee. I looked up in my TV, and we're previewing NFL's tomorrow. I keep on forgetting tomorrow's Sunday. I'm all screwed up with my vacation. I got to put my NFL picks in for my contest I'm in. Here's Agee. A rare play. A rare play. Foul ball. That's going to be foul. Foul ball.
1 out. Base is empty.
Not enough room in Fenway Park for it to be caught, so we'll do it again. Ground ball to Smith, and there's 2 away. So Bucky Brandon
2 outs. Base is empty.
setting him down here, folks. Setting him down. Here's Ward now, who singled his first time up. Pete Ward's a good little hitter. He hit about 233. I take that back. The 18 home runs, though. He's got a little pop. I thought he had a higher average than 233, though, back in. He's from Montreal, Canada. Canadian in there. Struck him out, so Brandon looking sharp after that tough start.
And just like that, the inning's over. Bottom of the third.
He's doing his part, keeping the Sox in the game. The offense got to wake up a little bit now. Keep in mind, he only scored 4 runs yesterday, and it's all because of Rico. So the offense got to get going here. Here's Brandon lead things off, the pitcher. And a leaping catch by Hanson, the shortstop.
1 out.
So 1 down. And here is Tartable. It was 0 for 1 today, 0 for 5 for the season. Trying to get on with his speed here. Ground ball, McCraw. And they get him. So Bruce Howard is setting things down here. He looks pretty
2
sharp.
outs. Base is empty.
Let's see, what did Bruce do in 67? He went 3-10, 3.43 ERA, 1.37 WHIP. That's not horrible. The record's horrible, but that's more on the White Sox probably run support than anything else. So he's pitching well so far. Here's Foy, 1 for 1 today, 2 outs. Ground ball to Adair. And that will end the third. So the Sox offense is quiet today. We go to the fourth. I mean, McCraw, Josephson, and Hanson. Here we go. I'm thirsty tonight. I'm worried I'm getting sick. My son has a flu right now. Today I've been really thirsty all day today. I'm not sure if it's a sign I'm getting sick or what, but let's hope not. Here's McCraw. 1 for 1 today. He's got some speed as well. And he hits that one hard. And it's a hard hit single. That could be extra bases too. It could be a triple. It is a triple. Could be an inside the park home run. It's an inside the park home run. Good Lord. And the crowd is booing right there. I don't think Tartable played that very well in the outfield. So Tommy McCraw with the speed hit it hard. And Tartable had a hard time tracking it down. and he circles the bases. Turned the ball 3 in center field, which is average. A 3 for an arm, which is average. 35 for air, which is pretty bad. So um, Reggie Smith should be out there. Maybe that's why right there Smith goes out there eventually. But inside the park home run. So the White Sox have hit a home run out of the park, hit a home run inside the park. So 3-zip White Sox inside the park home run. And I haven't had that in that while. It happened in my I had that happen in my 41 replay. Forgot who the hell hit it though. I think it was a National League game I was playing. I think it was the Reds, and I was pitching a Johnny Vandermeer game, and I think I have to go back and look at my encyclopedia now. But inside the park home run, so you don't see that very often, and that'll be on the highlight for the season in a little highlight tab. Other thing too about speaking of Kevin still here, you know the thing, Kevin, I love about this game. I love, and this is the thing too that most people don't even care about. And I bring this up all the time, and is I love the encyclopedia. The encyclopedia of this game is so good. I love the fact I can play a season and I have the encyclopedia. I can sit there and look at all the numbers of my replays I've played. I love that. And that's like a big thing. If they don't have an encyclopedia, it kind of bothers me a little bit. Or if the encyclopedia doesn't look that great. Now, I'm not going to name names, but there's a game out there that has an encyclopedia that I just can't stand. I can't stand how it looks. I can't stand how it works, and I just don't like it. And Second and 10 football's got a really good encyclopedia too. And so I like those games with the encyclopedia, but the best one is this one here. And I wish that PC Replay Basketball had one. I emailed Pete about that a few times, and he just forgot what he said why they don't have one. But anyway, just one more point there. All right, never had this other park home run before. Yeah, like it's I think that's my second one. That's my second one. That's happened. I've had a few where I had to roll the dice for it and it didn't happen. Like in that one there, I rolled the dice and it happened. I've had a few where there's a chance of it and then they get a triple. But I think I've had one where I rolled the dice and it happens. Um, never got to work? Okay, I'll make it. Yeah. I mean, did you buy it though? You have to buy the encyclopedia. Did you buy it? It costs like $24. So I mean, it's an add-on that you have to buy, which I think is worth it, man. It's basically worth it. It's like a season price, I think. So you have to. So it's great. You have to yeah, just you have to make sure you use the season that you can't. It doesn't work if you create your own season, and you have to make sure your playoffs are labeled. So say if you play 1967, you play this season out. And then when you create your World Series, because there's no playoffs, it's the World Series, you have to label it 1967 playoffs. Okay, then, but yeah, you have to buy it. It's like $24.99, I think it is. I bought it a while ago. Um, I bought it a while ago, and I think I bought it. I think I saw someone use it, and then I bought it, and then I think I bought it when it was on sale or something a while ago. But yeah, you have to buy it though. But it's worth it. I mean, it's if you want to wait till you finish one of the seasons first to do it, that's fine too. But I mean, it makes me playing these seasons out more fun. Like, because I know, like, oh man, I'm going to add this one to the encyclopedia. Now I can, whatever it is. So it's just cool. Um, it keeps me engaged in my season replays, like to finish them and to like, because I want to see. And I'll sit there sometimes and I'll look at the encyclopedia and just go through it. And I'm sure my wife thinks I'm working on something. She probably thinks I'm doing something important, like I'm grading papers or I'm a high school teacher. But, and I'm sure she thinks I'm over here, getting work done. And really I'm looking up like, oh, so 1985, that's when that happened. Oh, okay. You know, so, it's fun though. All right, let's get back here. Josephson up. I can't say this guy's name. Struck him out. There we go. So inside the park home run. I'm not going to give that on Bucky Brandon. That's more than a Jorge Tartable right there. I mean, ball hit hard. A good center fielder holds that to a single. So Brandon going to shake it off a little bit now. Down 3-zip. Here's Hanson. And a deep fly ball to center field. Tartable tracks that one down.
2 outs,
Yeah, it'll be our
bases
secret.
empty.
Yeah. I'm sure she knows that. You know, she knows I come in here and play baseball on my computer. You know, but there can be worse things than my computer be doing, right? You know, there's other people I won't dish any dirt, but I've got one of my a friend of a wife's friend's husband who's doing other things on the computer that are not baseball related that he got caught doing. Let's just say that. So I'll take this addiction over that addiction. So here's Adair, and Adair comes to the Red Sox eventually. What did he hit? He hit 271, 3 home runs, and he comes to the Red Sox down the road here. All right, 2 gone. Bucky Brandon up, pitching, I should say. Oh, rare play. What do we got? A little dribbler to the mound. Adair's not fast, but he beats it out. So a swinging bunt, a cheapie.
2 outs, men on first.
The 2 gone. Here's Howard now. So Brandon not getting any breaks sitting. Got an inside the park home run half against him, and now a swinging single, a swinging bunt single. A rare play. Let's get a foul out here. Oh, dribble to the mound again. Howard's a 1 speed. Come on now. And he gets, oh my lord. The dice have not been kind to Bucky Brandon. This has been a tough inning for Bucky Brandon. He is getting, the baseball gods are not smiling kindly on him right now. A guy with a 1 speed gets the infield single. So top of the order now, first and second. Here's Ken Berry. Now Ken Berry homered to lead the game off. Then he cracked one to deep center field his last time up. So he's seeing the ball well against Bucky Brandon. First and second, 2 outs. This could be a big part of the game right here. We don't want to give it any more runs. Big pitch. Struck him out. Bucky Brandon with a little anger behind that one. He's a little bit pissy on that one. He's like, I'm going to strike him out myself.
Bottom of the 4th.
Good job, Bucky Brandon. You got some heart, my friend. All right, here we go. Let's get some runs, boys. Yastrzemski, Canigliaro, and George Scott. The heart of the order. Down 3-zip. Here we go. Ground ball McCraw. And he makes the play. So Yaz off to a tough start here.
1 out, bases empty.
Early. Small sample size. So 1 down. Here's Canigliaro. Back to the pitcher. And Bruce Howard retires him.
2 outs, bases
2
empty.
gone. And here comes the boomer. He singled his last time up and was stranded. Uh-oh. A deep fly ball. That sounded good. A deep fly out to right field. It is April in Boston. The ball maybe not carrying quite as well. Of course, it's carrying pretty well for the White Sox. So that is that. So top 5 we go. 3 zips to score. Brandon now down to 6 batters faced on his endurance here. And here's Buford, tripled his last time. He tripled and he popped out. So he's 1 for 2. Base hit, center field. Thankfully, Jose Tartable did not turn into an inside the park home run. Thank you, Jose.
Man on first.
I appreciate you getting in front of that ball. So here is Tommy Agee. He's got some speed as well. Buford got some speed. The White Sox got a little speed in this team. And he got plunked. They got away from Brandon, and now we got 2 speedsters in the base paths.
No outs, men on first.
And here is Pete Ward, and Pete Ward can be a problem. He's got a little pop in his bat. He can hit a gapper. He hits a gapper here and can score 2 runs easily. So nobody out. Brandon now on the ropes again. A line out to Tartable, so that's big. 1 down.
1 out. Men on first and second.
Brandon right now is whip 1.85, so he was 2 just a second ago. So basically getting 2 guys on base every time he comes to the mound is not good. So here is McCraw. McCraw singled and homered. It was an inside the park home run. Let's see if we can get this guy out for a change. And he flies up to Tartable this time. Tartable catches it. Thank you, Jose. 2 gone.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Brandon trying to get out of this jam again. Here's Josephson. And Canellier is there, so he gets out of it. So Bucky Brandon is living dangerously. And but the Red Sox got to score some runs, although it doesn't matter. 3 zips to score. It'll be Smith, Petroselli, and Mike Ryan. And Brandon is due up 4th. Let's see if the Red Sox yank him. Ground ball to Hanson. There's 1 down.
1 out, base is empty.
And here's Rico. Rico, the star yesterday, struck out his first time today. And he strikes out again. So Rico, after a big day yesterday, can't make contact today. So 2 gone. Here's Mike Ryan. And he flies off. So 1, 2, 3. So Brandon's due up next inning.
Top of the 6th.
And we'll see if he can get through his inning here. Ideally, the Red Sox like him to get through this inning, then pinch hit for him. But he's on 1 batter's face left. And we'll see if we get some bonus guys here too. So here's Hanson. Hanson, Adair, and Howard. The good news, bottom of the order for the White Sox. That's hit hard though, but it caught. So 1 down.
1 out, base is empty.
And we go to so he's not going to the bonus guys. He's got 6. So the next guy that gets on, that yellow number, for those of you new to the game, that yellow means the next guy that gets on, he goes to B grades. Now, he can get 6 guys out in a row and he's fine. If no one reaches the base, he can go through and pitch another, he can pitch, 2 outs this inning? He can pitch to the 8th inning, basically. So here's Adair. A rare play. It could be, let's see what it's going to be. A dribble to the mound again. Again, same exact guy last time. Adair. Same exact damn thing. Come on, get him. Last time we got him. That's huge. 2 gone. The dice were kind that time. The dice were kind. So here's Howard up. And Brandon might get out of this here. A rare play again. Possible foul out. A chopper with the mound. Good Lord. All right, second baseman backhands the ball near second base. Makes an off-balance toss to first, but his throw is off target. We got to go against the first baseman's defensive rating. Now, George Scott is a great defensive first baseman. He's a 1. He's a damn 1. You can't get better than a 1. So he should make this play. And he does. The boomer. The boomer just saved the inning right there.
Like that, the inning's over.
If that was Tristan Casas, the ball would be like in the dugout.
Bottom of the 6th.
So good job by Brandon. He gave us 6. And after that tough start, I'd take 6. So we're going to, I imagine he's going to be pinch hit for here.
The manager calls
Here we go.
pinch hitter.
And if those of you watching wonder why I don't manage the game. So this is kind of how I do this. I play lineups, and I let the AI, even though I do all the Red Sox games. I play every Red Sox game, and I play some National League games too. But I play every Red Sox game. But I let the AI do it, just because I like to kind of have it in terms of pinch hitting and all that stuff too, and pitching. So it's used. So the guys are used how they were used in real life. And it's not perfect, but when I do it, I've played something before where I managed before, and you kind of start. I mean, not game the system, but it's more fun this way. It's kind of like playing Strat. My old days of playing Strat, cards and dice, doing that way, where you're just letting it play out, and you're witnessing it, and go that way. So everyone does a little bit differently. Some people like to manage. I get my managing I'm managing itch I scratch on Dynasty League Baseball. But here, I like to kind of just play it out with the dice and the AI and go in the flow of the game that way. So here's Don Demeter, who will come up to pinch hit here. And he went 226 in the year, 6 homers. He's got a little pop, 6 home runs, and 164 at bats. Isn't that bad? She's got a little pop. So here's Demeter leading things off, pinch hitting. So the Red Sox bullpen is up. And a short fly ball to left field. Pete Ward is there.
1 out, bases empty.
And there's 1 down. And here is Jose Tartable. And Jose Tartable owes us a little bit of offense here after that display in center field earlier with the into the park home run. He owes us some hits. Ground ball to McCraw, got him.
2
gone.
outs, bases empty.
Yeah, I just don't. Kevin, I just don't like. I feel not that I'm cheating it, but like I don't know. I've done it before with the '91 season. I managed the Red Sox. I had fun, but at the same time, I did with the '41 Red Sox too. And it's just like I don't know. I kind of like it better this way. Um, and here's the other thing too: the manager's really good. The AI, if the manager stunk, I wouldn't do it. But the AI is really good. Like they're really good, especially when you're, they're really good about, especially, and they're really good with the era too, what you're playing in. Like I play modern seasons, and they do a good job of lefty versus lefty, of like, that they do a good job. And once in a while they make a move and scratches your head, but good lord, I mean, I watch real baseball and there's moves that managers make to scratch my head, but they don't. But all the moves they make, I mean, it does a really good job. I said, the AI is really good. It's really good. I've never seen anything horrible they've done like that makes no sense at all. Doing those things too. So if the manager stunk, if the AI stunk, I would manage both teams. I'd do it that way. And I wouldn't like that as much because I think it's just because sometimes I don't want to think. That's the thing too. Like I work all day. I don't want to sit here and be thinking like, okay, I got, I like to kind of just, oh, they're bringing in, it's like I like the idea of, you know, the fact that they're getting like, how long they're going to leave. Like for instance, last inning when Bucky Brandon's pitching, would they have let him pitch with B grades? Because they, sometimes they keep him with B grades because their bullpen's not rested or they're trying to get the next guy out. So it's cool. Like sometimes you sit there and wonder they got B grades and sometimes I yell at the screen like I do when I yell at Alex Cora sometimes. I'm watching the Red Sox games, but I like it that way. So everyone's different. There's no wrong way to play. So here's Joe Ford, 2 gone. Short fly ball to right field. Barry's there, and the Red Sox offense is anemic, and it really was anemic yesterday too. Rico Petrocelli had the big day, but nobody else did. So John Wyatt comes in. John Wyatt's a good, kind of one of their late inning guys. He had 20 saves, and this is before really the save. They kept saves obviously, but relievers used differently back then. So he went 93 innings pitched, 10. He got 17 decisions and 20 saves. You don't see that line too often. 17 decisions and 20 saves. That shows you how different relievers were used back then. With a 1.18 whip and a 2.6 OAS, he's a really good reliever. So he'll come in and try to keep the White Sox where they are. And here is Barry. Barry homer to lead this game off. Ground ball to Rico. Possible error. Which Rico's 45. Well, that's pretty average. Just see. And he does make the play. Good job, Rico. So no errors in the game, either team.
1 out, bases empty.
That's good so far. So 1 down. Here's Buford. He's tripled and singled. He's been a pain today, Buford. Struck him out there. So 2 gone. John Wyatt says, there's my
2
cheese.
outs, bases empty.
2 gone. And here's Agee, who is hitless today. He's got an RBI ground out, though. And he was hit by a pitch his last time up. And Wyatt walks him here, so you don't want to walk him. Agee's got some speed.
2 outs, men on first.
And he may be stealing here too. This is why I didn't walk him. So he may be stealing. And he steals second base. So AG's on there. So now we got Pete Ward up.
2 outs.
A
Man on
base
second.
hit. Gives the White Sox a 4-run lead. 2 gone. And Ward gets hit by a pitch. So Wyatt drills him. And here comes our nemesis, Tommy McCraw.
2 outs. Men on first and second.
McCraw has been a pain today. He gets singled from the inside the park home run. And he flies to center. So 2 gone now. Wyatt stares in. The pitch. Walked him. So Wyatt having some control problems. But Wyatt have control problems here. He's
2
walked.
outs. Bases loaded.
He's walked 2 guys here. What did he do? How many walks does he have in a year? 39 walks. And then 93 innings pitched. I mean, it's not horrible. It's not great though either. So bases, juice, 2 outs. Here's Josephson. Now Josephson's not a really good hitter. Hit 238. We should be able to get this guy. Come on. Pops him on the third base. All right. So we avoid some damage there.
No hits. And 3
It's
left.
stretch time of the fence.
Bottom of the 7th.
The Red Sox down 3-0. They leave this game after the game is over. They get in the old train. They're getting on the train, I think, to New York City, heading down to the Bronx for a 3-game set with the Yankees. So a little weekend set with the Yankees tomorrow. Whitey Ford will pitch for the Yankees tomorrow. I think it's Billy Rohr, a young kid, Billy Rohr. Red Sox here. Here's Yastrzemski, hitless in the season. He's 0 for 6 in the season. Has not been on base yet this season. Here's the pitch. A rare play. A little dribbler to the mound. Yeah, he's got some speed. And he beats it out. Yaz will take it. It's first hit of the year. He'll take it. And there could be an error. There won't be an error. He's 6.6 error rating. So there could be an error, but there won't be an error. And let's see if Howard gets a boost check here. He does not get a boost check.
No outs. Men on first.
So why don't you bring your bullpen in? This guy's been kicking my butt. I see the bullpen. So here's Canigliaro. So Yaz is now 1 for 7 in the season. His first hit of the year is a swinging bunt. He'll take it. He'll take it. So here's Canigliaro. Nobody out. Let's see if Tony can get one up and out of here. Hit it hard. And a fly ball to left field. I thought he got it. Pete Ward makes the catch in front of the monster.
1 out. Men on
And there's
first.
1 down. And here comes the Boomer. Boomer is up. George, how many home runs hit? 67. He had 19 home runs. 303. He's a good hitter, George Scott. Struck him out there. 2 gone. Bruce Howard being a pain in the rear. He's on his last guys here. Next guy gets on base goes to B grades, but we can't get a guy on base. Smith is up. Rico is on deck waiting. He wants a chance. He struck out twice today after his big day yesterday. Let's see if Reggie can get on base. And then Howard goes to B grades, and then the White Sox to make a decision. And Reggie Smith got hit by a pitch. So first and second now, and Bruce Howard's on B grades, and here comes
2
Rico.
outs. Men on first and second.
What will the White Sox do? Well, he's not. He did not go on B grades. Maybe a hit by a pitch doesn't count. Doesn't take him off of that. Maybe it's got to be a hit or a walk. Well, damn. All right, come on, Rico. Rico 0 for 2 today. 2 strikeouts. Hit 2 home runs yesterday. He's a tying run. Here's the pitch. Walk this time. Now he should be on B grades.
2 outs. Bases loaded.
He's not going to B grades. Maybe it's just a hit he's on there. Maybe it's because he's pitched so well. It might be because I have to go look at that. I think he has a shutout going. I think if you have a shutout going, that you get the full extra thing. Maybe I'm not sure. Maybe it's going to be a hit. So here's Mike Ryan. I think we should pinch hit for Mike Ryan.
The manager calls.
We are.
Pinch hitter.
See, this is why I like the AI. Okay? This is why. See, The proper play is to pinch hit for Mike Ryan, who cannot hit. He's a catcher who cannot hit. Late in the game, bases loaded, 2 outs. You pinch hit for him, and that's what they do. That's why I don't mind not managing, because they make the right decision. That's cool. So here's Horton up. Now Horton, 284, 10 home run. He can hit. He can hit. He's got no spot in the lineup, which is why he's in play. He's a good guy off the bench. You can play a little first base. Of course, George Scott's at first base. Probably don't get much playing time. So here's Horton. There's no DH back then. So here's Horton now. Bases loaded, 2 outs. You got speed in the base pass, and Reggie, yeah, so a base that scores 2 runs for sure. A gapper ties the game up, a home run, and the Red Sox had the lead. Yeah, I think so too, Kevin. The shot. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is the shutout. They get. Now I'd have to go. That's probably in the rule book somewhere. I think it is. So something to think about. But I was hoping he'd go on B grades for Rico. Oh, here we go. 2 gone. This is it though. He's on B grades after this guy right here. So pitch struck him out. God. I tipped my hat to Bruce Howard. He's pitched a hell of a ball game.
And 3 left on.
He's pitched a hell of a ball game right there. He's got Horton. Smoked him. So Russ Gibson comes in the catcher. And guess what? He's a catcher who also can't hit. The Red Sox catching situation since 7 was not a very good one. Hence the trade for Elston Howard. So here is Hanson. Wyatt still in the ball game. And bottom of the order again, Hanson, Adair, and Howard. Of course, Howard will not be up because he's on B grades now. They're going to pinch hit for him. And Wyatt, we'll see what the Red Sox do with Wyatt here. Fly ball right field, Looper. Nick Lehrer is a good defensive right field. He's a 4 out there. But he's not going to get this one. Fenway Park comes back to bite you again. Base hit.
No outs, man on first.
So now, Wyatt is kind of at the back end of his endurance here. So here's Adair up. With a ground ball right here, folks. In the 6-4-3.
It's a hit and run.
Hit and run. Smart move by the White Sox. Smart move by the White Sox. Good job by old Eddie Stanky. That was a good play.
1 out, man on
So
second.
1 down. Hanson second base.
In at the corners.
Infield's in. And we won't see Howard here.
They're going to use a pinch hitter.
And once again, they're pinch hitting for Howard. He's on B grades. They'd make the right move. So Walt Williams in. Walt Williams played yesterday. So he played yesterday, went 1 for 4. Got the day off today. They call him Walt No Neck Williams. If you see that picture of him, you can see the dude's got no neck. Hence the name, Walt No Neck Williams. So 1 down. Wyatt trying to get through this. And he's due up in the bottom of the 8th inning. They'll pinch hit for him. So he's trying to get through this inning here. Ballpark effect. God all knows. Single or home run. It's going to be a single. The home run, it's more likely a single. It's a single. Let's see if Hanson will score. He's got 2 for speed. So they're going to hold him up. They're going to hold him up. So he does not score. So first and third.
Men on first and third. They're making the call to the bullpen.
And that will be it for Wyatt. So the Red Sox are messing around here. He goes to B grades. He's due up. They bring Galen Cisco. Of course, Galen Cisco was a pitching coach. I remember was a pitching coach for several teams. He will go on the mound here. 1 out. So Cisco comes in. Cisco on 67 went 0-1 with a 1 save. He threw this 22 innings pitched that year. So 3.63, 1.30 whip. He'll come in the face of Barry. So the Red Sox trying to get out of this here. They'll play ball what they need. So here's the pitch. Fly ball center field. That should score Hanson. Will it score Hanson? No, it does not. It does not score Hanson. Hanson with no speed. He doesn't score in the single. Doesn't score in the fly ball. Not deep enough. Probably with a 3 arm. I would have tried to send him. With 2 gone, so the Red Sox trying to get out of here. Right here. So Buford, 2 gone. Walked him here, bases loaded. Yeah, got to play for the DP in that
Two
situation.
outs, bases
Got to
loaded.
hope for the DP in first and third. So now the bases are loaded here. So AG up. Cisco, can you come up big here? AG can pretty much end this ball game right now. A little base hit. Pops him up. Good job, Galen Cisco. Hey,
No
the Red
outs,
Sox pitching staff's done a pretty good job today.
and three left on.
This is not on the pitching staff. This is
Bottom of
on
the
the
eighth.
offense, or
They're
giving
bringing in
Bruce
the pitcher.
Howard a tip. But Howard's gone now, thank God. And they're bringing old Hoyt Wilhelm. So Wilhelm will come in,
The manager calls
and of
for a
course the
pitch
Red
hit.
Sox will pinch hit. And George Thomas comes in. So George Thomas, 213, one home run, 6 RBIs. Not much left in the bench for the Red Sox. So it's not like they have a huge choice here. Thomas is a good ball player. A good versatile player. He can catch. He can play first base, left field, center field, right field. A good guy to have in the roster. But hitting is not his thing. But he's better than the pitcher, I guess. So he's up there to lead things off. Maybe he can get things going here against Hoyt Wilhelm. Wilhelm making his first appearance of the year. He went 8-3 with 12 saves, 89 innings pitched, 1.31 ERA, a 1.03 WHIP. He was a badass. So we go from tough to tougher. And he makes George Thomas look like a fool. One down.
One out, bases empty.
And here comes Tartable. Fly ball left field, center field. Looper. He makes the play. AG is a great defensive center fielder out there. That's on the defense
Two
there.
outs, bases empty.
That's because you have a 5 range. A 5 range makes that play. It pays to have defense. So 2 gone. Here's Joe Foy. He walks him. So some hope.
Two outs, man on first.
And here comes Yaz. Yaz singled his last time up, and a little number to the mound. Here we go. Oh, possible wild pitch, possible pitch in the dirt, a possible pass ball. Let's see. It's going to be a pass ball. So Dwayne Josephson can't corral it.
Two outs, man on second.
So Yaz is up, 2 gone. Yeah, trying to get things going here. Sox down 3-zip, bottom 8. Ballpark effect. Singular a home run. Did he get it? Did he get the odds are slow? So 1 through 5 is a single. 6 is a home run. Show me a 6. That's a 4. We'll take it. That should score 4. There he is. There we are. 5 speed. You better score with 2 outs. The Red Sox are on the board, 3-1. And here comes Canigliaro. I'm going to steal attempt. No. Now, I will say this. He steals second base. Now, here's my only dilemma with this game. It's not really a dilemma. Now, you can turn steals off where you decide, if you manage, you can decide when you want to steal. I like doing it with the computer because I'm not a big, I don't like stealing bases. But then I screw up the whole things. So I keep them on that way. But in that situation, you would not steal second base. You just wouldn't. So that's the only thing. But there's no way to. The way you fix it is then you manage the game and you turn steals off so you can steal yourself. So that's the only issue. But I'm not sure how you fix that. That's not really on the game engine. It's just kind of, you can't make everything perfect. So that's the only thing. But if he got thrown out right there, there's ways to kind of reason that in your mind. You just say bad base running error. You got picked off. What are they doing? I mean, you chalk it up to, guys make dumb plays sometimes. That's how I kind of reason with it sometimes, and that happens. If you got thrown out right there, be like, oh my God, I can't believe, and that happens. So you just kind of, so that's the only thing in there. But there's no way to fix it. You can fix it, but then at least other problems we talked before of managing the game about that stuff. So that's it. So there you go. So thankfully he's safe. So 2 gone. Niglero up. Tying run at the plate. Exactly. I'd never steal enough if I did on my own because I wouldn't steal guys. Like I would never even think about having Yaz steal a base. Like I would never. I don't care if we needed a stolen base, I wouldn't steal him because Canigliaro is up. And then you never have him steal bases. I had that problem in out of park baseball because I'll manage the Red Sox out of park baseball, and I'll see, oh man, my team is like, you know, no one stole bases that year because I don't steal bases. So it is what it is. So here's Tony C. Let's see if he can get a colder one here. Tie this ball game up. Fly ball to right field. Looping drive to right field. Ken Berry's got a 4 defensive rating. I was going to drop him for a base hit. Come on, Yaz. There you go, Yazzie. It's 3-2. And maybe, thankfully, Yaz stole second base right there. You know what? If Yaz doesn't steal second base, he doesn't score. He doesn't score. Now that, so, hey, Dick Williams knows what he's doing. So Dick Williams says, yeah, that's why I stole him. Okay, so 3-2 now. And here is George Scott. The rally is on against Hoyt Wilhelm. Hoyt doesn't have his stuff today, folks. Does not have his stuff. Let's see if George Scott can get a hold of one here. Give the Sox the lead. Base hit. The rally is going. Look at Tony C. going first to third.
2 outs, men on first and third.
2 gone. And here comes Reggie Smith. The tying run 90 feet away. The Red Sox are rallying. Wilhelm, his pitching line right now. 2/3 of an inning pitch. 3 hits. 2 runs. 1 walk. 1 strikeout. ERA of 13.50. A whip of 6. Here's Smith. Struck him out. Hoyt Wilhelm says, suck on that.
2 runs.
But the Sox get back in the ball game now, 3-2. Let's see who they put in the mound now. Where they pinch hit for Cisco.
They're bringing in a new pitcher.
So they're going to bring in Bill Landis, the lefty. And it makes sense. He's going to face 2 once again. They got 2 lefties due up, Pete Ward and Tommy McCraw. They bring in the lefty. So this is why I don't mind that managing. They make the right plays. It's a smart game. So Landis on the year was not great, but he is a lefty. He went 1-0, no saves, pitched 25 2/3, 5.26 ERA, which is pretty bad, but a 1.36 whip's not horrible. Not horrible. So he's in there to face Ward and McCraw, the 2 lefties. And a strikeout there. Billy Landis says, I can throw it a little bit. And here comes McCraw. Been a pain today. Ground ball to Foy. 2 gone. All right, Kevin. Go get that Granson to bed. I get it. See you, buddy.
2 outs, bases empty.
So 2 gone now. Here is Josephson. Struck him out. Bill Landis was sharp.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
Sharp for Bill Landis. All right, so bottom 9 we go. It'll be Rico, Russ Gibson, and you got Mike. I think Mike Andrews in the ball game now. Did that just happen? I must have missed that last inning. So Mike Andrews in the ball, you can hit. So that's not bad now. So Petrocelli, Gibson, and Andrews. So Reggie Smith is out of the ball game. All right, so here's Rico.
They're going to use a pinch hitter.
And they're going to pinch it for Rico with Dalton Jones. They're bringing in a lefty. Rico's had a tough day today. Great game yesterday, tough game today. So Dalton Jones will come in the pinch hit. Trying to get some guys on base here against Wilhelm, the lefty. And he walks. So a good job by Dick Williams. He knows his team.
No outs, man on first. The third baseman is playing in.
So Russ Gibson up now. The third baseman's in. Well, Gibson should have bumped one down here. Dalton Jones got 4 for speed. Got a rare play. A rare play. Grounds to second base. He backhands the ball, flips the shortstop for the force at second. Hanson drops the ball. He's trying to turn to a little play. And error rating, he is out at second base in the fourth. The ball was dropped. I'm not sure. I'm not sure he had the ball. I'm not sure he had the ball. So if you kind of replay that real quick. So Adair, it's a grounder to second base. Adair backhands the ball, flips it to the shortstop for the force at second. Hanson drops the ball on the transfer. Okay. You roll for the error rating, and the error rating would have been that, if he would have rolled yes for the error, it would have said that he dropped the ball before the transfer. But because it wasn't an error, he dropped the ball while he was transferring, hence the guys out of second base. So interesting play right there.
Man on first.
Dick Williams, I'm sure he argued a little bit. So one down, and here is Mike Andrews. Andrews, who will become the everyday second baseman here shortly, is in there now, second base. 263, 8 home runs. He's got a little pop. And Mikey Andrews, if he gets the ball he likes, he can definitely pull one up in that screen in left field and end this ball game. He strikes out there, so 2 gone.
2 outs, man on first.
And the Red Sox are down to their last batter now, Jose Tartabull. So Tartabull has not done anything. He is 0 for 8 on the season. And he had a misplay in center field earlier in the day with an inside the park home run. So maybe he can make up for that with a little shot down the line here. He hit no home runs in the year. 223. So maybe he can get a little gapper. Maybe he can get on base. How about just get on base? Walk to walk, get hit by a pitch. He walked. He does his job. So first and second, 2 outs. Now, one of the issues we're having here is Russ Gibson cannot run. He's got a 1 for speed, but the problem is the Red Sox have no other catchers. You can't take him out of the game. That's the issue. So Joe Foy is up. So a base, you have to really hit a ball in the gap to score Russ Gibson with 2 outs. It's not a ball in the gap, but it's not a definite score on the base hit. So Bob Locker comes in. So Hoyt Wilhelm did not have his best stuff. He leaves. Bob Locker comes in. Locker on the year. 124 innings pitched, 7-5, 20 saves, 2.09 ERA, 1 puts. He's really their kind of their big time. I mean, Wilhelm's tough too. They have a good bullpen. Wilhelm and Locker. I know Hoyt didn't have his stuff today, but Bob Locker's pretty good too. So they have a solid bullpen. And of course, Bruce Howard pitched well. So a good pitching staff for the White Sox. White Sox are a good little team, sneaky little team. So here's Foy. The tying run is at second base. The winning run's at first base. So a gapper is what we need. A gapper will score Gibson for sure, and a gapper might score Tartabull with a 5-speed. So a gapper could end this ball game. Here we go. Struck out Foy to end the ball game.
Chicago wins a close one.
A good ball game, but a tough loss for the Red Sox. The White Sox made the pitches, my friend. They made the pitches. And there's the final line. Bruce Howard to win. He pitched really well today. He pitched really well. Bucky Brennan lost. Bucky had that tough first inning, but he recovered and pitched pretty well. Bob Locker gets the save. I'll get the box score real quick. The Red Sox, 6 hits, no errors. The White Sox, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. In terms of RBIs, you had 2 home runs. The White Sox had 2 home runs in the ball game. Ken Berry homer to lead the game off. Tommy McCraw inside the park home run. And then the other run was scored on that RBI ground out for the 3rd run. And the Red Sox just could not get things going. And they fall this one here. So they fall this one. Final score 3-2. And let's go ahead and finish up Thursday's games here. Houston at Cincinnati. Milt Pappas on the hill for the Reds. And they win 6-5 in that one. and the Reds go to 2-0. We'll play some. We're going to play some 67 team games. What I usually do when I play these replays, I always play the Red Sox. I usually play a National League team too. I'm not going to do it in 67. What I'll do is on Saturdays in the schedule, I'll play all the games on the schedule. Is what I do. So every Saturday I play every game on the schedule and do it that way. Um, for the year. So Minnesota at Balls, was a good game. Dean Chance against Jim Palmer, and the Orioles get the win, 8-7. Frank Robinson had a good day for the Orioles there. Tom Seaver, the franchise on the hill for the Mets against the Pirates of Shea, 7-4. Seaver the win over the Pirates, and then San Francisco and Atlanta. Hank Aaron versus Willie Mays, an older Willie Mays and an older Hank Aaron, not their primes, but still really good. And the Giants get that 3-2 win. So that takes us to Friday, and of course, the Friday game, the big one on the schedule is the Yankees and Red Sox. What do you for to get the Billy Roar, two lefties? The Billy Roar game, they call it, and I'll put that in the channel too tomorrow. So I'll probably be here late tomorrow night playing that one for you as well. And then Saturday, let me see what games you have Saturday to play on the channel. Um, we could go Detroit, Minnesota with Jim Cott on the hill. That'd be pretty good. Juan Marichal on the hill for the Giants. We might do a little Giants and Braves game on the channel for sure and do that. That could be fun as well. Don Sutton Hill for the Dodgers, the Cardinals. We could do that one from Busch Stadium. That'll probably be a game we'll play too on the channel. So we'll have those for you as well. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night. Until next time, see ya.